Charlie Kirk, he says, I'm sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Now, if you first see this, you're going to think, oh, wow, Charlie Kirk is such a racist. You know, he said something like this, and that's what he believes. But if we dig a little deeper and get context.
If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
Well, that's the
you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have done that before.
That's not an immediate.
No, you wouldn't have done that before.
That's not who I am. That's not what I believe.
It is.
That's not who I am. That's not what I believe.
It is the.
That's not who I am. That's not what I believe. It's
The reality the left has
But
created.
I want to be as blunt as possible because now I'm connecting two dots. Wait a second, the CEO just said that he's forcing that a white qualified guy is not going to get the job. So I see this guy, he might be a nice person. I say, boy, I hope he's not a Harvard-style affirmative action student that has points for, and he landed half of his flight simulator, trials.
That's the thing. It's
such a good point.
And by the way,
So fair.
it creates like unhealthy thinking patterns. I don't want to think that way. It creates like unhealthy thinking patterns. I don't want to think that way. I don't want to think that way.
I don't want to think that way.
And no one should.
If we look at the context of this conversation right here, he's not saying that every time he sees a black pilot, he's saying, oh, I hope they're qualified. What he's saying is, if he lives in a world where DEI rules, that is what he's going to think. So that's the context. It's not that he's saying, every time I see a black person in a position, I'm going to say, did they get that position? He's saying that if DEI has its way, if DEI rules everything, that is going to create an unhealthy, and he admits that it's unhealthy thought pattern in his mind. So context is very important. If you don't take things in context, you're going to demonize people. You're going to look at them sideways. But you have to always go back to the source, understand the context. Where is this conversation coming from?